Welcome back. This is the Traders Network with continuing coverage of the Greenwich Economic Forum. I'm David Nelson.
And I'm Matt Bird.
Hey Matt, I just walked in. I came across the floor. I see a lot of the same people here from yesterday. I've been out for most of the day. What's happened this morning?
Well, the big theme has been public-private partnerships and risk. Risk models, we're in an economic environment we've never seen before. Futures, options, equities, what's going on in the climate, how should we mitigate potential risk? When is it going to come down? Is it going to continue to go up? And that's been the theme on the economic development side of, we have no idea. There's no model to forecast.
That's pretty dark. It's almost like throw everything out the window and start all over again.
Well, I think that's Taleb. I think it's his name, right?
Well, he's the one. He called the end of the world, and he was correct. And so it's a great call.
Well, he's calling another one, but this time he's saying we can foresee this a little bit, but we got to re-engineer some new models. And I think that we need to do some social-based engineering on the forecasting side, because it's going to take a lot more than one mind to figure out any potential outcome of when this thing tops off and starts to.
It seems we push the limits of the economic model as we know it, and so it's probably a good call. Given his history, I'm going to listen to it.
I think it's a great thing. Julian Tate, the editor-in-chief of FT Financial Times, moderated that panel. She did such a terrific job. I'm glad to see FT getting involved in events like this at the Greenwich Economic Forum. They're providing some real great thought leadership, but more importantly, I think they're driving visibility on, I'll say this again, public-private partnerships, which is creating this thought leadership environment. It's very much like WEF.
Yesterday when I came in, everybody was talking about income inequality. What are the tools we're going to use to combat it? Anything forward today on it? Anything new?
No. Yesterday, equality on multiple fronts was a hot topic. Today, it was really about economics, China-U.S. relations, which I think you've got an update from the capital markets.
Yeah, actually, it was just a couple hours ago that it looked like a pushback on the signing of a potential phase one deal. Markets didn't like that at first. It was an initial sell-off. I think investors, and frankly Americans, I think they're getting used to the fact that this is a dynamic that isn't going to go away with a single trade deal. It's probably something we're going to be living with over the next decade, and we're going to have to rethink that.
Well, if I was Trump, I wouldn't want to go away, actually. I'd want to bleed this thing out from a political standpoint. Well, you want the deal to close right at the right time. And there seems to be some theater going on.
Well, there's an election coming up.
There is an election coming up.
And where the market is and where the economy is a year from today could really make or break anybody's election bid. So obviously everybody's watching this, and it's going to be the theme as we approach an election news cycle. So it continues.
I'm looking forward to continuing. It's like watching reality TV on the political stage. It's actually quite entertaining. Listen, bring it back to the public-private partnership stuff. You live actually here in Greenwich.
I do. This is my home.
What do you think about all this?
This is amazing. I've been here in the past, and to walk in here and see the titans of finance and the political backdrop that exists here, these are some of the brightest minds on the planet, literally in one room at the same time. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it, certainly not in this town.
It's really exciting, and I think this is just going to continue to grow next year. Earlier today, I had a chance to interview your mayor. And I actually wanted, I'd love for you to spend a little one-on-one time.
I am. I have a lot of questions for him. Okay. I'm a resident, so.
You are a resident. Hey, Bell Point. What's going on with Bell Point?
Bell Point, we're actually right up the road here. We've been here for about a decade at this point. We are moving. We built a new building in Greenwich, but it is still Greenwich. It's not going to be on the avenue. We're going to be a little bit north of town, but we wouldn't leave. This is our home. This is where we want to be. And everybody's been great in the transition, and we're excited about it. We want to spend the next 10 years here.
I'm thinking about moving here actually now, so it's going to be real fun. Listen, I think we got some stuff coming up in a little bit.
Yeah, let's come back in a few minutes and talk with some more people.
Sounds great.
Okay. Special thank you to our syndicate news affiliates, Fox News, ABC, NBC, and CBS. I'm David Nelson. We'll be right back.
The 2019 Greenwich Economic Forum is brought to you by Bridgewater Associates. Meaningful work, meaningful relationships. Churchill Asset Management, Nuveen, a leading provider of senior and unitranche debt to middle market companies. Ropes & Gray, bright past, brilliant future. Aurora Capital, inspiring partnerships. And Gramercy Funds Management, we are emerging markets. Special considerations to Bank of America, life's better when we're connected. Noah Private Wealth Management, a leading wealth and asset management service provider in China. Guotai Jinan Futures, a leading brokerage firm for commodity futures and financial futures in China. China Industrial Securities, a comprehensive financial group providing full-spectrum financial services in Hong Kong. And Titan Advisors, built like a hedge fund. Special thanks to the Financial Times and Greenwich Business Institute for hosting us. Special thank you to 1-800 Public Relations for all your PR and media support. And thank you to all the sponsors who helped make this event possible. We'll be right back after these messages. Don't go away.